We went to fucking London, dude. We went to London. Oh, shit, dude. We fucking absolutely went to London. We infiltrated London. That's what we did. Oh, fuck. We were two Americans infiltrating London. Oh, shit, dude. We saw Big Ben. Oh, shit. We saw it from the plane and we saw it from the London Eye. Oh, for fuck's sake. We also saw it from the ground. Oh, God. They saw it 3 different ways. Jesus Christ. They saw it from above, from below, and absolutely in the middle. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. That's just absolute bull. We saw Big Ben and guess what we learned? Big Ben doesn't even fucking refer to the clock. It refers to whatever something bullshit inside the clock. Oh, for fuck's sake. And he saw it from all different angles. And even though he saw it from all different angles, Kristen kept saying, look. And he did every time. Oh, God damn it. Even though he saw it, he kept getting the fucking, hey, look. But it's all good, dude. We took the London Eye, and that was the most touristy shit we did, too. We went to London, and I got to the airport, and they fucking canceled. We were in that American Airlines thing that just canceled all of our flights. This is going to be the best episode ever, dude. I have so much to talk about. I can't wait to get it. We have a lot to discuss. Like when fucking programs say, we got a lot to discuss here, and then they just talk about, like, Rihanna's dress. I can't wait to get into this, actually, because we have a lot to go over. The guy who hosts fucking whatever that show is, what was he wearing? Blake, who's the country singer? The fucking guy. Blake Shelton, the most fucking guy. He's never felt a level of insecurity at all. Just always fucking just like, what? Oh, who cares, man? They don't like me? That's great. You don't like this outfit? Oh, shit, man. Whatever. Maybe I'll wear it again. Maybe I won't. I guess if I want to, I will. Fuck. How much has he fucked 8 women? In his life. So, yeah, dude. So the guy says, so I get to the airport. American Airlines was just, all of a sudden they go, flight's canceled. Great. So we go online. What do we do? No, wait, sorry. We were at the airport and the flight got canceled. Kristen goes, hey, look what happened. She got a text. Canceled, dude. Go to the desk. Now I'm ready. You know me, I'm rip-roaring, right? You know me, I'm rip-roaring, I'm ready to go. But she says, calm, maybe this is going to be a good. She's got this new saying that is like an old saying that's like, good news, bad news, who knows? Bad news, good news, who knows? And they're like, sometimes bad news is good news. You just have no fucking idea. And I'm like, okay, touche, fair enough, So I go up, and dude, the guy couldn't have been nicer, and I kept it cool, and he couldn't have been nicer, the guy at JetBlue. It's called JetBlue Y or some bullshit, or fucking Y. It's called like JetBlue. It's like a station of JetBlue that they have where you go when everything's fucked up. It's not called like customer service. They call it some shit like, why did this happen or something? JetBlue, how come? I don't even know what it's called. JetBlue, oops. It's called fucking, I don't know what it is, but we went to the desk. And this lady did the thing where even though I was first, she cut in line and it was fine, whatever, because everyone's all fucked. And I was like, what are we going to do, dude? And we had a layover in JFK. And instead, dude, they gave us a fucking straight shot, dude. They made up for it. Straight shot, baby. So we did it. Got to London. In the airport, dude, I was in the airport and I was like, I'm going to go get some water. And I go to get I could get that smart water, So the guy at the thing, he was like this dude that was making so many jokes to people. And he says to me, I get there and he says, now, has anyone told you? And I go, here we go. Here we go. And it's all good. This is the life that I lead. Here we go. And he says, has anyone told you something you don't know before? And I said, it was one of those sentences that it felt like, Oh, okay. So this is not, okay. Somebody stole my brain. I'm just, what's going on? I'm looking for my brain. Because here's the thing. That sentence is one of those things that like when when you look at those paintings with the artists and they do paintings of like somebody with 2 sets of eyes and you're like, are there, is there one, or what if it's just, it's like a thing, like if you look up an artist who puts 2 sets of eyes, like one right on top of each other, it's like a fucking, some artist does that, and you look at him and you're just like, is it? And there's 4 eyes, but you're still like, there's 2, wait, it's, my mind is just, or like they'll have like does this shape fit in this thing or this thing? And you're like, well, that one's way smaller, but it fits in both. And you're like, but what is it? And it's like an optical illusion, but for words, he did it. This motherfucker did an optical illusion with words, dude. He says, has anyone told you something you don't know before? And at first I think, well, yeah. Because all that would be is like, hey, flounders have two eyes on only one side of their body and no eyes on the other. Oh, that's something I didn't know before somebody told me that or I read it. So yes. But then I think, but the only answer to that is yes. Because no matter who you are, somebody's told you something you don't know before. So it can't be what he means, right? Unless somebody stole my brain. And I just can't figure it out. So instead, I feel like I realize the only thing that I can possibly say to this man is what? Because then surely he'll clear it up. So he says to me, has anyone told you something you don't know before? And then I quickly assess the situation with the brain that is still in my head. And I hit him with, what? And then he says, has anyone told you something you don't know before? So now I'm fucked. Because he doubled down. This is what he meant. But surely he's behind a counter. So he deals with people and deals with things and situations. So he's capable, I guess. And I'm just holding the fucking smart water. And so I say, well, what do you mean? And he says, you really resemble Keanu Reeves. And I say, oh, yeah, well, I have heard that before. And he says, yeah. And I said, well, that's not so bad. He's cool. And he says, yeah. Hey, guy, just tell me I look like Keanu Reeves. Has anyone told you something? That's like when my friend walked up to this fucking chick and he meant to say like, hey, have we met before or something or whatever? And instead he walked up to her and said, do you know who I am right now, dude? And we never forgot it, man. Do you know who I am right now? Jake, but also I'm always Jake. Dude, I went into the pool the other day. I feel like, here's the thing, dude. I have an assistant and she uses our pool sometimes, which is fucking radical. I love it because the pool gets use. And she told me that the fucking pool guy was like, oh, there's a shortage on chlorine. And like, whatever, dude. There's always a shortage on everything now ever since COVID. And they making it up half the time, They're making it up. They'll be like, there's actually a shortage on Coca-Cola or fucking water, And you're like, really? Yeah, there's a shortage on cardboard boxes ever since COVID. You can't get anything if you want to get... So there's a shortage on chlorine, so I just got to take it because I don't know. What, am I going to pretend I know more about pools than this motherfucker? So I'm like, okay, well, when can we get it? And he's like, probably a month or two. I said, can we swim in our pool? And he says, sure, it's fine. It's not a big deal unless you're going to have like a big party and just don't shit in it. Then I say, well, about the anus thing, like sometimes just with your anuses, if you got a little diarrhea in it on your anus, sometimes the anus has shit pebbles on it. You can't help it. And then it's just in the pool. What if it's in there? And he goes, well, it's fine, Just don't be shitting in the pool. So I'm like, all right, cool. We won't shit in the pool. But I have a 2-year-old. I got to make sure he's not shitting in the pool. And we get fucking, we all get fucked up. But I get in the pool, and I get in the pool with Calvin. The next day, boom, I wake up. My uvula is swollen. Yes, dude. Yes. My uvula is swollen. Now, does that sound, for those of you that don't know what a uvula is, does it sound like something that resides in a pussy? Of course it does. Is it? No. It's the back thing in the shit that hangs out from the back of your shit, okay? In the mouth. All the cartoons when they go, and the camera looks in it, and you see that uvula dangling, that little fucking, that fucking, what do you call it? The boxing fucking, the speed bag, that little speed bag in the back of your mouth, that's called a uvula. It doesn't reside in a pussy, it resides in your mouth. The only time it resides in a pussy, I guess, is when someone's being bored because they have a uvula in their mouth. But anyway, too far. But anyway, So, well, this is going to be restricted, this video. But it's all good, my babies. Share it with somebody. Share it with somebody. But that was also medical and science, and this is a uvula. And they do reside where I said before, if they didn't catch me the first time, but they resided where they said before. Where I said before. So I get out of the pool. The next day I wake up, swollen uvula. Yes, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Woo! And I say to my assistant, great, I got a fucking thing from the algae in my pool. And she's like, she laughs, you know, because she knows me. She's like, you didn't get a fucking thing from the algae in your pool. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just saying, dude, they got a chlorine shortage and the fucking pool guy's being lazy and he can't hook us up with the chlorine shit. It's like it's crack cocaine. We got to find a new guy, a new dealer, and we can't get it in the pool. And she's like, it's fine. So, okay, so a few weeks go by. I get in the pool again, dude. The day before we go to London, I wake up. Fuck yeah, dude, got a speed bag in the back of my mouth again. Woohoo! Swollen uvula time, baby. Swollen fucking uvula time, dude. This time, it's fat as shit, dude. This time, I can lay it flat on the back of my tongue. It looks like Jabba the Hutt, okay? Your boy's got a swollen uvula. It's disgusting, but I go, okay, last time it lasted a day. Let's hope it only lasts a day because then I'm going to be nervous about bringing COVID to fucking, to all the people who fucking, you know, because your boy went to London. I got fucking COVID. I'm spreading COVID all around different angles of fucking Big Ben. You know, I don't want that, right? The next day I wake up, uvula's gone. So she says, and all of a sudden my assistant just says, it's not the pool. I said, well, it's just a coincidence that it happened 2 times. And she said, look, if it happens 4 times, then it maybe is your pool. And I was like, what the fuck? You just making some shit up willy-nilly? She's like, 4 times means that. So I'll let you know next 2 times. If I got a fucking speed back that's just relaxing on the back of my tongue, dude, like Jabba the Hutt, after I get out the pool, because there's a chlorine shortage. I don't know. It's like, has anyone told you something that you don't know before? So that's what's been happening in my life. And then I get to the fucking thing and there's a flight delay, dude. And I'm at the flight delay. And dude, check this out. I told you we got the straight shot. But so I had the first leg of my shit was, the guy was so helpful, dude. He was super helpful. The first leg of my shit was LA to JFK. And then the second, and that was JetBlue. Mint, we sit back, we relax, we have a good time, we go horizontal. If I can't go horizontal in a flight, I ain't going, all right? Yeah, it costs bags, but dude, okay, there's a difference between being uncomfortable when you arrive and fucking being super spry and cool and keeping it nice and in a good mood because you laid horizontal, right? So we get all the way to JFK. We land, and then we got to board an American Airlines flight from JFK to Heathrow. Hello. Okay. Now, all the American Airlines, did something happen with their computer, and like overnight, they canceled 12,000 flights in June or July. 12,000 flights in July. They just canceled them. Got all fucked up. We all had to rebook. So I go to the fucking JetBlue Oopsie Daisy or whatever the fuck the thing is called. Did you look it up, what it's called? JetBlue, how come? JetBlue, oops. JetBlue. Wow, that's what the sign says. Gink, 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 oops. So I get to the thing, and he's like, okay, so the flight's canceled. We're gonna miss our connection. So what do we do? And I'm ready for him. So this is your fault. So what do we do? And he says, oh God. And I go, great. And he says, we don't have another flight to London for another 2 days. And I say, well, at that point, we'll just have to come back around immediately. So what are we going to do? And he says, let me look. You know what I can do? You know what? It's a connecting flight. Let me actually see if I can call them in JFK to hold the flight until you land. And I say, what? And he says, so in some cases, I'm able to call and have them hold up a plane if you're not going to make a connection or something like that. And I'm like, is this a famous thing? Or he says, sometimes we can do it. And I say, and it's like legal and you guys can actually do this? You've done it before? And he says, oh yeah. And I'm like, oh, airlines are full of shit. Sorry, we can't open the door. You're late. Oh, no, you're full of shit. I just found out, dude, because some really nice gay man behind the fucking JetBlue Oopsie Daisy station told me that you can hold up a fucking flight just 'cause. Oh, sorry, we closed the door. Oh, no. Have you ever been to JetBlue Oopsie Daisy in LAX in Terminal 5? No, you haven't. Talked to the very nice gay man, probably, and ask him to hold up the plane. Open the door. I don't know if you know that they can do that, but they can do that, dude. And then I came back and asked my assistant about it because she used to be a flight attendant, and she said, yes, they can do that. And I go, where's everyone hiding this information, dude? It's bullshit.
Crazy.